Hello best friends, Christian O here. I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. In this video I've got more than 15 titles of vanilla fragrances. They start out with the more expensive ones like this Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, and then as the list continues it's going to be more wearable and mass appealing fragrances. And at the end of the video I've got 5 bonus cheap niche vanilla fragrances, including a title from 2007 by Montal called Bois de Vanille. And don't forget, you can go to this website, my website I created for you, and you can get these cool little scent sprayers for $14.95 of high-end fragrances. Tobacco Vanille is simply a vanilla scent with tobacco in it. The tobacco seems to be on the back side of the vanilla with hints of fruit. It's probably one of the most strongest, most expensive, but best performing, highest quality fragrance on the list, if that can make sense. The next one, if you don't like a tobacco note, simply get Vanille Fatale by Tom Ford. Both of these are from his private collection. Both of these are eau de parfum, and both of these are quite expensive. This one you couldn't do 2 shots with. The Vanille Fatale, yes. Sublime Vanilla by Creed is very expensive, but it's got delicious heavenly vanilla with a zesty lemony undertone. Next we have Givenchy Pie. Have you ever heard of Givenchy Pie? Could be called Mr. Winter, the regular Givenchy, or this one. Basically, you have some basil notes in there, and you have benzoin, which is a resin, and the vanilla undertone. You could wear this in your office, just don't spray too much. It's a nice, masculine, Hall of Fame classic fragrance. If you're not familiar, they have the Pie logo on it. And then you have my favorite on this list. It's called Spice Bomb. I actually like the Eau de Toilette, but for the sake of the list, we're going to show you the Spice Bomb Extreme, which is basically a lady killer fragrance. When you wear this, you get compliments like that. You don't even have to put your glasses on. You can wear them without your glasses. Spice Bomb Extreme lasts 10-12 hours. It's just a beast mode, really sexy smelling good with the vanilla hint. The scent Spice Bomb Cool Bomb designed bottle was by Fabien Baron. It starts off kind of peppery with cuminum, which is also known as cumin, you know, those spices you see in the Middle East. It also has lavender, the light purple florals. Mix that all together with some other florals and some other oils and a lower base of vanilla. You have Spice Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Extreme Compliments is what I call it. Then you have Leighton, another fragrance. Starts off with a blast of pepper, and it takes you into warm places. It gets kind of complicated and hard to describe, so I'll just tell you the notes. It's got lavender, apple, tangerine, orange. The middle notes are violet, geranium, jasmine. And the base notes are sweet vanilla, patchouli, and guaiac wood, cardamom, pepper, and sandalwood, which makes it addictive. Very spicy, floral, dry down. Amped up with natural ingredients instead of aroma chemicals, if that makes sense to you. The price tag's pretty high on this, but it's very much worth it because the sillage is enormous, the longevity is enormous, the projection is enormous, and the compliments are enormous. Hands down, you could bow down to this fragrance. It knocks off all the marks except for the price, but the price in this juice in here is well worth it, whatever you find it. It's called Leighton. Another thing that has a hint of vanilla is called Christian Dior Homme Intense, which has beautiful iris note inside there, and underneath the woods and the iris is that vanilla note. When you first spray it, it's kind of lipsticky, and then it moves on, but it smells good even like that right off the bottle. When it dries down, it's a lovely sweet vanilla scent. Here's a beautiful fragrance, brand new release for 2020. It's called Amouage Interlude Black Iris. You wouldn't think of this as a vanilla fragrance, but it does have some in it. You've got orris root, vanilla, and myrrh in the middle of the fragrance. You also have ablinium, which is some sort of resin, and frankincense. And it's, if you've ever heard of this brand Amouage or the fragrance title Interlude, man, that was a big, beastly, manly, masculine, almost unwearable fragrance, whereas this has the same type of DNA, adding the black iris and calming down all the notes, makes it so sexy and so wearable. I don't think people have tried this yet. You really need to try this. The wearability versus the price versus the versatility is all beautiful in this thing. The light florals give it a nice touch as long as you don't spray too much. For sure, this is way more wearable than the original blue. You can wear it all year long. It's got florals, perfect for a cool day. At first spray, you get leather and agarwood with this Amouage Interlude Black Iris. Pegasus by Parfums de Marly. Take an almond. You know the taste or smell of almond? Imagine a woody, white, wooded note of almond and dip it in vanilla. Then you have sex in a bottle right here. Long lasting, easy to wear, and ladies love it. Probably the most complimented on the list next to the Layton. And then this one here, if you don't have this kind of money and you want to be in the $100 zone or less, you have to find Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier. About $100, but it's getting so hard to find. You might just find this fragrance if you can find it. It's called 9 p.m. Smells 99.9% identical to this. Vanilla, chocolate, and sex. Again, in the bottle. Sorry to say that word so much. And if you want even cheaper than that, try out Touché by Rue Broca, but that's like a regular Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male. Another great fragrance that has a vanilla note in it. It's called Tom Ford Noir Extreme Eau de Parfum, a beautiful, spicy, kind of nutty fragrance in the beginning with vanilla, but it has a rose on top of the vanilla. When that combines and you have some nice clothes on and you spray it on your neck, the scent can be alluring. It's great for colder weather. It's great for longevity at about 7 hours, but it's so unique and it has a very nice scent trail. In a moment, I'm going to show you the bonus section of 5 ultra cheap niche fragrance, and that starts right now with Montal Bois Vanille. Have you ever imagined how many cars and planes drive by on a Saturday morning just to enter your video? Just picked up Montal Bois Vanille. Basically, it's got a peppery, seductive vanilla mixture. You've got intense woods with the vanilla undertone. Definitely a masculine fragrance, I think. Kind of spicy on top. Dries down beautifully at the first 45 minutes. I mean, it projects. It's probably eternally long lasting. It just stuck on my skin till the next day. Another great fragrance that'll stick on your skin is called Al Haramain Amber Oud. Amber Oud is a bergamot and orange citruses mixed with florals with delicious vanilla in it. Imagine cutting fresh citrus fruit with oud, not a wearable oud, not like an nasty oud that you would have to put your glasses on to smell it. It's a wearable oud, done very well, blind buy worthy. Some people think it's a little bit maybe too sweet for them. I don't see this. They could probably sell this at a fancy department store for, $400, but it's on the internet for $40. And then I found this fragrance called Nusuk. I have never even tried it, but actually once on my hand, and it was on my hand for 8 to 10 hours. But look at this bottle. It's also called Amber Oud. It's a beautiful rendition to that, but this one has more of a gourmand flair than the Al Haramain Amber Oud. The top note is rose and tonka bean and oud, also that delicious oud with the vanilla base. The oud and vanilla are blended so well, and the bottle must weigh 2 pounds. It's gorgeous. It just feels expensive in your hand. Another one you could try is called Perfect Oud. Do you know what Perfect Oud is? It's right here. Perfect Oud is violets and bergamot. And oud, calming down, another one that's very easy to wear. It's more leaning on the oud spice and musk, but luxury vanilla is underneath it. And this is one, I don't even know what it smells like, and I've never tried it. I just opened the box. It's called Queer Imperial Parfum by Reefs. Reefs makes lots of famous Dubai Egyptian fragrances. Queer means leather in French, so basically you have top notes of wild berries, soft white violets. It opens up with jasmine and musk and vanilla in its base, and it smells really, really good. And if you want another one, another great fragrance that you should get when you're going out wild and you want honey tobacco vanilla fragrance, you gotta try Insurrection 2 Wild, which is like a $30-$40 fragrance. It smells like a famous Terry Mugler fragrance. Now, the question of the day is bringing on to you. We're going to flip the camera to you. Comment down below, what is your favorite vanilla fragrance? Comment that down below, any kind you want. Also, Have you noticed me putting these sunglasses on? If you can tell me how many times I put them on, not taking them off, just how many times did I put them on in this video, I will give you a shout out. Every single person in the next, say, 60 hours that comments on this video, it's like 2-3 days, I will shout you out. I might even pick one lucky person and announce that you won a free gift, like a free scent sprayer. Peace and love. See you on the next video.